Up. Okay, so go ahead and lie down and place the ball between the thighs. I'll keep my eye on the time. Alrighty, feet hip socket distance. I love all these different colored socks, it's super fun. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, invite the bones to be heavy. And again, breathe in through the nose, down the spine, into the pelvis. Exhale, just invite the bones to be heavy. Okay, so put energy on the inside of your foot, that connection to the floor. And as you do that, notice that you press on the ball a little bit more, okay? And then release that connection. Exhale, push down gently on the inside of the foot and hug. And notice a slight increase of pressure on the ball. And inhale, release. Exhale, hug lightly on the inside of the foot. You'll feel the ball lightly hugs. Nice. And then open the eyes, reach the fingers towards your heels, and curl your chin to your chest. My newest fern curl image is of a slap bracelet. You remember how this worked? You're gonna coil around your own breastbone, like you're slap braceleting your own breastbone, and bring those palms low towards the floor, fingertips like gliding along the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, drop the pelvis heavy. Do one more big inhale. Exhale, deepen your abs. You can actually witness it happening. Press the palms into the mat actively. Keep them there as you unfurl the spine back down. 2. Yes, our hands will travel with you, but you're creating opposition. Let's do that again. Big inhale. First exhale, just press lightly on the inside of the foot. You'll feel how you hug the ball. Beautiful. And then you fern curl. The skull lifts first. And let's keep the hands on the mat this time and just reach towards your heels. Big inhale. Exhale, press your palms down and drop your pelvis. Yeah, Rebecca, get those palms down on the mat. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, pull the abs in as you press. Now let's connect. Insides of the feet connecting, but now start to wrap your thighs so you take pressure off the ball. It should help you drop your pelvis and create space for your groin. Stay there. One more big inhale. Exhale, deepen the press. Inside of the foot connected, toes down, Jen, and then wrap the thighs against that. So if you shake, great, okay? Keep the hands as far away from you as possible as you unfurl the chest. Let the head go down, press the head back into the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, just start with the feet, press lightly on the inside. And this time, wrap the thighs. So even though you're pressing on the inside of the foot, you don't add pressure to the ball, okay? Now fern curl, chin to chest. That wrap, that starts to wake up the bottom of the spine and the glutes, and you anchor from there. Inhale, float the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, press the palms down, wrapping the thighs, pelvis drops. 2 more. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, deepen press. Beautiful. 1 more inhale. Exhale, press down, deepen. Keep the fingers reaching to your heels and unfurl, lower the spine all the way down and release. Okay, take the ball out, straighten the legs all the way out. And let's hug the heels together. And because I'm here, I'm gonna give you all a squidgy. Let's put this between your heels. So it's gonna be on the insides of the heels versus the back of the heels. So it's like those 2 points are hugging. Beautiful. Let's get the insides of the heels hugging. Yep, no, let's make it a little bit squishier. And actually soften your knees, my dear, so that can, there you go. Yep, that connection piece. Let's Pilates V the feet, so it's the insides of the heels. Lovely. So yeah, my ballet peeps, inside. Yeah, we're gonna take you out of a really deep first position. I'm going there. Okay, lovely. Arms long by your side. Exhale, now hug your heels into each other and notice what parts of your legs touch. Gonna be different for each of you. You might notice the calves hug, maybe the knees, maybe the inner thighs. Take a big inhale. Whatever parts are touching, as you exhale, hug them a little bit more. And as you hug them without your feet following, wrap the thighs out. It should wake up the tush a little bit. Good. Now fern curl, chin to chest, curl up. Beautiful. Now hold. If the legs even move to you a centimeter, reach those femurs out of the feet, AKA that's lengthening your tail feathers. Inhale, float the arms up. As you exhale, press, curl a little deeper, reaching your femurs through your feet while hugging, right? One more, inhale. Exhale, press, and now let's try a roll up here. Start to roll up 3, anchoring and reaching, pulling in and up, not down and out. Good, at the top, I would like you to lift. Exhale, drop your head, breathe everything out as you stretch forward. So think of your pelvis moving forward, Sarah, in that. So yeah, nice. Hands the height of the shoulders, Jen. Now everybody pull your ribs deep and roll back for 3. Roll back 2. Femurs reaching through your feet and wrap your thighs, Jen. Really feel the glutes start their kind of contribution to the work. Okay, we're gonna do one more without the bands. Arms to the ceiling. Good. Take a minute, hug the heels. Notice what parts of the legs hug them together even more. And then they're not gonna go anywhere, but you're gonna wrap your thighs against that. It's like going left and going right, always, okay? Now, lift your skull, chin to chest, press your palms down and fern curl around your own breastbone as you come up. At the top, I'm gonna invite you to lift up straight so you can feel yourself on top of your pelvis. Now, the pelvis does not drop back. The pelvis stays where it's at and you go forward, okay? Later we'll talk about spine stretch forward, or you'll experience it in mat class. Good, arms float up a little higher. Now pull your ribs deep and go back to the mat for 4. Tops of the femurs reaching. 3, right? I know your legs can reach, but reach the tops of your femurs. That was a good one. Yay. Okay. All right, we're going to change gears a little bit. You're going to set your band up. You can move the squidgy out of the way for a minute. I realized this since Monday's class. The easiest way to set this up is to lay it down on the floor. And when you're lying down, though, it's going to be your rib cage. Okay? So it's not up behind your shoulder blades at all. You need to be able to gift wrap your heart. Yeah. Monday I was like, it kind of gift wraps your chest as well. So whatever gets the point across. Okay?
Sort of at the bottom of the shoulder blades.
Base of the shoulder blade, kind of base of armpit. Yep. Okay. So let's start with knees bent. Okay? And set it up so we're actually not even going to do really many classical exercises today. You're just going to kind of get these principles and feels in your body. So you're going to cross one over the other. I don't mind which one it is. And then you grab underhand. I think it would be called underhand. I have no idea what this is. It underhand? I don't know, but you're doing it. That's all that matters. Whatever you're doing is great. Okay, welcome to some feedback, okay? So inhale and press your fists to the ceiling. Breathe into that band. Keep your arms where they're at. Exhale, knit your ribs deeply into that resistance. Pull the ribs into the band, trying to compress down to the mat. No breath, bend your elbows. Inhale, press through your arms, breathe into your rib cage in the back. As you exhale, knit your ribs. You want to try this with a green band? Good. Once you breathe out, there's nothing left. You bend your elbows, no breath on that movement. Okay, inhale, press the band to the ceiling. You're trying to breathe into the back body where the band is. As you exhale, knit your ribs, imprinting into the band. Really pull your ribs in, keep those arms up until your breath is gone, then you bend your elbows, relax. Now switch which band is on top. So pressing as you inhale, press and breathe in. Reach to the ceiling, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. As you exhale, knit your ribs into the mat. There it is, Sarah, good. So don't breathe as you bend your elbows, you breathe as you press and then you release, okay? So inhale, press. Keep it there, breathe out and knit your ribs into the band. Yes, good, good, good. And then you bend your elbows, no breath. One more, inhale, press. And then as you exhale, that's when you knit and you're pulling, keep the arms straight, keep reaching them, keep pulling the ribs in opposition, and then you can bend and release. So now we play with that on hands and knees. So this setup's a little bit more difficult. I'll come around and help, but you're gonna set this. You could, yes, wrap it and bring it with you. That's it. Katie's brilliant. Okay? That's why she's studio manager. It's like Elaine. Although I still wasn't able to manage it. Okay. Now I've got it, mine's a little imbalanced, but once you have it set up, the cross goes. And you kind of want to grab at like the far ends of this, okay? You don't want too much tension. And the hands kind of come under your chest. Knees are a smidge under your navel. Okay, so this is cool. Now, note to self, you have to keep your hand on the band, okay? Or else this won't work. So you have to push your hands down on that band and drop your head and round your back like you would for cat in cat-cow. Really pull up into your ribs, okay? And then you reverse, you kind of just go to flat back. Okay, now we add the breath. You're gonna inhale as you do this. So breathe into the back of your ribs. Breathe in. Now I want you to stay there. Exhale, two things happen. You deepen your ribs and you plug your scapula in. No. Keep the round, keep the round. Keep breathing out, keep breathing out, keep breathing out. When there's no breath left, you flatten the back. No breath with that movement. Okay, you inhale and round. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. As you exhale, you stay there. You plug, depress the scapula and deepen the rib connection. When you can't hold that anymore, you flatten the back, no breath with that movement. Let's do it again. Inhale into your back, let your head fall. On the exhale, a deeper connection. You knit the ribs and you plug this. No, keep the round, breathe out and plug these shoulders that way and then flatten the back. Let's do it one more. So inhale, round the back. As you exhale, you just deepen your Pilates connections. You plug your shoulders, you deepen the ribs. Don't breathe out until you hold the position, okay? So we do it one more time. So breathe in, hold this. Breathe out, plug your shoulder blades and keep deepening. Don't flatten out yet. Keep pulling up off my arm. Yeah, there you go. And then relax. I know you're feeling a little sensitive. And I'm sorry, I'm just punched you in the stomach basically, but yeah, that's what you want. And you can relax for a minute. Yes, please. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. So opening up, that's where your breath goes. Okay. So let's come back down on the floor one more time. Squidgy will be this time between the ankle bones.
Strap.
No strap. But you now have, muscle memory is not a thing, but your brain knows what that felt like. Okay. I'm going to give you that for the ankles. Okay. So it's not between your heels, it's between your ankles. Parallel versus turnout is a more advanced leg position. Even more advanced than the legs together is the legs separate parallel. So tough to feel the connections. But right now, we're giving you squidgy, okay, to feel. So I want you to point your toes, and I want you to hug your ankle bones together. Now they might not touch, okay, but you're trying your best. Now with the legs parallel, note what parts of the legs touch each other. Feel that. So ladies, in a minute, you'll be doing this in footwork, right? So notice what's touching. Now see if you can make that intensity of hug just a smidge deeper. Hold that intensity and now wrap the thighs against it. The feet, nothing turns out, nothing actually really moves other than at a really deep, subtle level that wakes up the legs. Well, the student this morning said it feels like you're putting in an effort. Release that connection. To the naked eye, it looks like you've done nothing different, but you probably feel different, right? Let's do it one more time. Hug squidgy or your pillow. Toes are actively pointed. This would be like on your arches. You're hugging all those points together. See if you can get them to hug a little bit more. Now you fix that. Welcome to psychodrama. Wrap against that. You're making something out of nothing. You're wrapping while you're still hugging. See if you can hug here. Yeah, smush me fingers there, and then wrap against that, but don't leave me. Good. Now reach your arms to the ceiling. That's your anchor for roll up, right? So chin to chest, slap bracelet. Now reach your arms and pull your ribs into the imaginary band, and you're gonna start to roll up that way. Pull your ribs into the band, pull your ribs into the band. At the top, everyone, we lift up, we're still hugging, and we have our toes pointed. Now, stretch as far forward as you can with your pelvis. Now stay there, just drop your head. Imagine your hands have the band ends, and you pull your ribs into the band behind you. Welcome. Oh, it looks so good. Now that's a Pilates roll up right there. Now go back to the mat with that opposition. Your hands are pulling the ends of the bands to me, and your
Don't come past each other, right? They stay.
the pelvis can come forward, the femur bones stay, and then you roll back. If you have the capacity to fold in that hip, absolutely can do it. Yes. We get to do one more, and then you're done. Hug the legs together, arms to the ceiling. Take a minute, head on the mat. Point your toes actively unless you're cramping. Hug your ankle bones like you mean business. Yeah, let me make this a little more squidgy for you. So hug right there. Yes. Now try to wrap against that, but don't let the pressure come off squidgy. That's the insane level of psychodrama that's occurring, okay? Hug in there. Now, chin to chest, slap bracelet kind of wrapping around your breastbone. As you exhale, you pull your ribs in as the ends of the bands reach forward. At the top, I'd like you to lift up, so we're kind of turning it into a spine stretch forward / roll up. Good. Your pelvis stays or moves forward. And then there's this opposition. You push into the ends of the bands and you pull your ribs back in opposition so you never get closer to the floor. Good. In fact, stay in that shape, but lift out of your sacrum, lift out of your navel. Good. And pull back to the mat. 4. Depress the shoulders down the back. 3. You'll be on a reformer. The shoulder pads will do that for you in a moment. 2. All the way down in 1. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna pause this, but we're gonna transition right into the reformer for you two, and we're gonna do the exercises you practiced with a teacher, and then we'll have a bathroom break. Take it now if you need it, but this will only take